Here's a look outside right now from the Snug Harbor Tower cam. Yes, the skies cleared, the sun came out this afternoon, but it is going to be cold overnight.
Yeah, Chief Meteorologist George Lessons here with details on a freeze warning, George.
Yeah, we go from 80+ degree temperatures. Now we've got a hard freeze warning for areas along the lake shore and from Grand Rapids southward. Here are the areas. It goes into effect at midnight tonight through 9 o'clock in the morning. Now, most of your tulips and daffodils that have come up are going to be just fine. It's more for the advanced fruit growers and fruit crops that have come along very nicely over the next last several days, but I don't think that's going to be a problem. But a freeze warning means temperatures will get down to 32 or colder in many areas, and here are the forecast lows. Again, between 28 up north, where the fruit trees haven't quite advanced as far, to the low 30s from Grand Rapids southward. Yes, sun has come out here this afternoon, just a few lingering cumulus clouds, a little bit breezy at times, but as promised, the skies did clear this afternoon from west to east. Now, the next weather system is going to be moving up from the south. That'll bring some warmer air to the region. Tomorrow night's lows are going to be right around 50 compared to 30 in the morning. It'll be breezy with a couple of showers moving in on Wednesday and again on Thursday. We're at our high for the day, up to 44 degrees, may go up another degree or two, but we're going to tap some of those 60s and 70+ temperatures over the next 2 days before a cool down. Across the area, it is kind of cool. 44 up in Big Rapids, here in Grand Rapids, to as warm as 49 down in Kalamazoo. We'll talk about our chances of rain not only on Thursday but for the upcoming weekend, and we'll have those coming up in just a few minutes. Afternoon sunshine is helping to warm things up a little bit. Nonetheless, it is still a bit chilly. You need that windbreaker on because it also has been a bit breezy. 13 weather ball, though, remains red. Even warmer weather ahead as we climb well up into the 50s tomorrow after being in the 40s today. And this view sponsored by Countryside Greenhouse of Allendale. Cold tonight. Winds will go nearly calm as skies become clear. We'll be down around freezing or a little bit colder in the outlying areas, and then look for increasing clouds tomorrow, but winds will kick on in and we'll see temperatures climb into the upper 50s. It'll be a lot warmer than the last 2 days. Skies have cleared or are clearing across West Michigan. Now we've got a warm front that's coming up from the south. That is going to bring more clouds and a chance of a shower tomorrow and again on Thursday. Hour by hour, there are the clear skies before the high clouds come in during the day tomorrow. And there is a possibility of a pop-up shower, especially from Grand Rapids northward. It could be anywhere, but these will all be fairly light. We'll get a little bit of a break here overnight, Wednesday night, and then on Thursday could be a shower or an isolated thunderstorm overnight. Cold front going on through, so that will knock our temperatures back down from the 70s on Thursday, back down into the 50s. Now, right now, Friday is looking pretty quiet. Saturday, however, we got a low pressure system that may back some rain up into the area. But the good news is there's not going to be a lot of cold air behind it, so I think our chances of snow are diminishing for Saturday night into Sunday, but definitely a chilly weekend on the way. In terms of rainfall, again, another half to maybe an inch of rain, most of that coming on Saturday and Sunday, and you can see the snow has been dropped dramatically as we thought that would happen. But again, the storm track for snow up along the northern tier of states where winter just seems to hang on. Temperature-wise, tomorrow up to around 59 here in Grand Rapids, and then we'll climb into the low and mid-70s on Thursday, and as that cold front goes through, it's going to knock us back down into the 60s on Friday, and then most likely in the 40s and 50s over the weekend. Long-range outlook says the cool weather pattern is going to settle in over the eastern half of the country. From April 24th through the 28th will be colder than that 62 to 63, which is our average high, but at least the storm track will be away from us, so we have a high chance for less precipitation. We got that freeze warning in effect for Muskegon and Holland southward as temperatures drop down to around freezing and a little bit lower. Not up north, even though temperatures in the upper 20s, crops haven't gotten far enough along to issue a freeze warning there, but a freeze warning from Grand Rapids southward, overnight lows upper 20s and low 30s. 13 on your side forecast. So the active weather will be tomorrow and again on Thursday. And then again on Saturday and Sunday, a mixture of some rain, a couple of wet snowflakes with highs in the 40s. Next week will be in the 50s for the most part. Another round of rain perhaps the next Wednesday night and a Thursday. As you can see, our average highs are getting close to 60, but next week will probably be a little bit cooler than that. From 80, now back to a hard freeze.
It's cruel.
Wow.
It's unfortunate.
Yes. Well, skies did clear this afternoon as promised. Temperatures warmed up nicely, but not as warm as we should be. But we're back on track to hit our average high tomorrow. 13 weather ball is red with 50s returning ahead. And this view sponsored by Countryside Greenhouse of Allendale. Your dog walking forecast has clear skies this evening for Gadget. Bob Mary, we're going to give you the Green Paw for your evening walk. Temperatures will be dropping from the mid-40s down to around 40 after the sun goes down. In the morning, kind of chilly, down into the low 30s. But again, a Green Paw with very light winds should be great for Gadget. 5.8 out of a 10-point scale for sunshine here tomorrow. We'll have a lot of high clouds around. And in terms of our wind, we're going to be well below what we saw today. So not a lot of green energy being generated by the wind here tomorrow, mostly from solar farms. We had that low pressure system that brought that cold front and the colder air yesterday with highs only in the 30s. That is now retreating. It's pulling the clouds away from us. So the afternoon sunshine got us up into the mid 40s. Now tonight, we're going to see an increase to our high clouds, but nonetheless, it's going to be very cold. Down around or below freezing. We do have that freeze warning in effect for the southern counties. There might be a shower in your area during the day tomorrow. Might have to dodge that, but the warmer weather coming up from the south will trigger a few more showers, generally north of Grand Rapids overnight Wednesday night. The main area of rain will come through later in the day on Thursday and Thursday night as a cold front goes through. Not anticipating any severe weather, maybe a rumble of thunder, but behind that cold front, we are going to cool off again on Friday from the 70s on Thursday down into the 50s. On Friday night, there'll be a little storm system coming up from the south that may get us with some rain on Saturday before that retreats on Sunday. The good news is it looks like it's not going to draw down enough cold air or enough water to give us any significant snowfall, just a couple of snow flurries. But rainfall could range from about a half an inch, maybe 3/4 of an inch. All of that coming on for a Thursday and on Saturday and Sunday. You notice the snow has been pulled further north up toward the UP, so not so much down here in lower Michigan. Temperature-wise, 59 here tomorrow in Grand Rapids, jumping into the mid-70s on Thursday, and just like this last one, we're going to drop into the low 60s on Friday. Looking further ahead, this is the end of April, early May. We're going to stay a little bit colder than average, at least higher chances for that, and an equal chance for more or less precipitation. Tonight, a cold night from Muskegon southward. Got that freeze warning in effect as temperatures fall down to around freezing or a little bit colder along the northern part of the lakeshore. Upper 20s up north. Your crops have not gotten far enough along to issue a freeze warning for you, but it'll be colder than here in the greater Grand Rapids area. We'll drop down a little bit below freezing. 13 on your side forecast. Chance of a thunderstorm along with the showers here on Thursday, and then just mostly cloudy and dry Friday. Some light rain possible, a few wet snowflakes mixed in both Saturday and early Sunday. Still in the 40s Monday, but we'll climb back into the 50s. Cooler than our average high of 59, though. Tuesday through Friday of next week. Could be some rain the following Wednesday night and on Thursday. So we're going to warm up again, Juliet, and then cool off once again.
Up and down, up and down, up and down it goes.
That's April.
Thank you, George.
Good to see the afternoon sunshine. Warm our temperatures up from the 30s yesterday into the 40s. We're heading even warmer. 13 weather ball is red. 50s ahead, maybe even some 70s by Thursday. And this view sponsored by Countryside Greenhouse of Allendale. Highs today, mid-40s, even upper 40s down around South Haven, Kalamazoo, and Battle Creek, but our average high is 59. So we're still colder than average, but we came within 1 degree of my forecast of 46 today. We've been within 3 degrees the last 7 days in a row. Warmer weather on the way, courtesy of southerly winds kicking in after a very cold night. We'll see temperatures rise, but there's also going to be a chance of a shower as that warm front goes on through. Clear skies this evening, but very late tonight we'll see some high clouds coming in. That may mitigate some of those really cold temperatures. Nonetheless, we'll get down to around or below freezing again tonight. Upper 20s further north. There's a chance of a shower tomorrow. You saw not a lot of chances, but there could be one here and there, about 40% of our area, and not much going on here Wednesday night. Thursday, there's a chance of a shower in the afternoon, and then more showers Thursday night. Cold front coming on through will knock our temperatures from the 70s back down into the 50s on Friday. All the rain on Friday will be moving to the east, so we've got a dry day Friday, And then on Saturday, we're going to watch a system come up to our east. We're going to be on the very western edge of this, so some rain possible with the exception of possibly the lakeshore. And then the good news is, it looks like even though we're going to get some colder air coming in for Saturday and Sunday, the chances of snow are diminishing. So maybe just a couple of wet snowflakes here Saturday night and during the day on Sunday as skies clear again by the end of the day Sunday. Rainfall, the heaviest will be to our east. Could be an inch or two there with lesser amounts, most of this from Thursday night. And in terms of snowfall, instead of 2.5 inches, now it's just a few wet snowflakes expected here. So for tomorrow, look for mostly cloudy skies, just a chance of a brief shower, a low and mid 50s from Muskegon northward, upper 50s and low and mid 60s from Muskegon south. You'll be in the low and mid 50s north. Again, mostly cloudy, a chance of a brief shower. And here in the greater Grand Rapids area, breezier toward the lakeshore, warmer to the south, mid 60s there. We'll stop in the upper 50s. 13 on your side forecast. Could be a rumble of thunder as that cold front comes through late in the day Thursday as we hit 76, dropping to 62. Not bad on Friday, but into the 40s over the weekend. Chance of some rain, couple of wet snowflakes, nothing like this past weekend or Monday. Climbing from the 40s on Monday back into the 50s Tuesday through the following Friday, but there's a chance of more rain the following Wednesday night and Thursday.